So the Shaykh gave us a diamond, the Shaykh Abdul Hakim. What is the Shaykh telling us? And I have mentioned this in previous lessons of mine, that Imam bin Uthaymeen mentions this. Ya ikhwa, when the truth comes to us, we have to accept it from the very first instant. Because it is a huge danger upon each and every single one of us. And it could be our own punishment as well, because we turned our backs on it. Yani meaning, when the haqq comes to you, accept it instantly. The moment you don't accept it, now you are upon a great danger, which is that you continue upon this deviance and that you die upon it. And that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala punish you, and the same punishment is what? Is that you continue in this transgression of yours. Allahu Akbar. Because al-jaza' min jins al-amal, ya ikhwa. Your punishment or reward is of the same type of your doing, the same type of your action. Yani sometimes, two people are doing what? Are discussing something, ya Shaykh Abdul Hakim, ya Shaykh Suhail. As you are discussing it, let's say this person transgresses against you. Whatever happens, that something becomes personal now because of this person. So you're not going to accept it from him. But as you're talking to him, actually what he's saying is the truth. You realize that the truth is with him. That actually he brought the evidence. You're looking for evidence, you don't have evidence. The Quran and the Sunnah is with him. Don't reject it. Don't reject it, even if this person, look, sometimes it could be someone who has done you so much wrong. And he in himself is upon so many sins. Fujur in the khusuma, he is lying, he is harming you and harming those around you. But since he is speaking the Quran and the Sunnah, and it turns out that the Quran and the Sunnah are saying, what he's saying is the Quran and the Sunnah, and he's correct, don't reject it. Don't reject it just because you have a dispute, personal dispute with this person, or because you think that you are right, or because your sheikh said so, or because your fathers have taught your parents have taught you this, because you grew up upon this. La, you have to have this tajarrud. Whenever it is Quran and Sunnah, nothing else matters. As long as it turns out that it is the haqq, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters anymore. And keep in mind, remember this benefit here in these ayat, that if for whatever reason you don't accept it anymore, for whatever reason, this is, as I said, because of your sheikh, because of the society you grew up in, because this person has done you so wrong, and he in himself has so much evil in this person that he has done, and he's not trustworthy and so on, but he said the truth, and it is the Quran and the Sunnah. As the Imam said, we have to have this readiness, not willingness. No, this instant readiness, reaction to, I will accept it, that's it. I will accept it. Wallahi, akhu, I said this story more than once, and I will summarize it. I sat down with a person for hours. And once, I'm not going to say the whole story because I just want this part of it. In the end, he came to the conclusion that what his belief, his aqeedah, is not based on the Quran and the Sunnah. And that the Quran and the Sunnah is with what I'm saying. He admitted this. And still, he said what? He said, I will have to look into it. He didn't accept it instantly. Look, he rejected the Quran and the Sunnah. This person, if we are like this, if we meet a person like this, we must teach him that, and this is crucial, that aqeedah is based on the Quran and the Sunnah. If we don't find evidence from the Quran and the Sunnah for what we are saying and what we are saying, and actually the person that is talking to us, he has the Quran and the Sunnah he's actually producing the authority from the Quran and the Sunnah. He's saying, look, what I'm saying, I took it from the Quran and the Sunnah. Here are the ayat, here are the ahadith. And he might even add to it, and he says, look, this is the understanding of Salaf al-Salih, and look what Imam Ibn Baz said, and look. Ya ikhwa, instantly, we should accept the Quran and the Sunnah. If we want to study the matter more, no problem. But instantly you have to accept it. We don't say, no, we reject. I have to look into it first. You reject what? You're rejecting the Quran and the Sunnah. And the understanding of Salaf al-Salih by the sayings of the people of ilm. A'udhu billah. So, as beginner students of knowledge, we must understand the person who does this is a ammi. He is ammi. He's a layman. And this is dangerous. Because his punishment might be that he continues upon this deviance and he is not granted this tawfiq. And wallahi, ya ikhwa, this is what happened. The person relapsed. And the person kept. And then in the end, he was confused. Yani after he relapsed, then he got confused again. And why? Because, ya ikhwa, this is. What are you rejecting? The words of Allah and His Messenger. La. And the understanding of Salaf al-Salih. La. This is never the case, ya ikhwa. Therefore, wallahi, if we only take this benefit from today's lesson, it is sufficient. Wallahi, it is sufficient. This is life. This is what life is. This is what our test is. To have this readiness that Quran and Sunnah with understanding of Salaf al-Salih, I accept. I give in. That's it. Doesn't mean that I don't have to study it. Study it thoroughly. Spend 10 years of studying it. But Quran and Sunnah, I have this millisecond reaction. Doesn't take me more than a millisecond, huh? This is a Quran and Sunnah, I accept. Doesn't even take time. I accept instantly. Be careful. Be aware. Be aware, ya ikhwa. For whatever reason, we do not reject the Quran and the Sunnah, as this is great danger, grave, grave danger, as Al-Imam rahimahullah ta'ala has said. So this is the diamond, the treasure that we have gotten from the Shaykh. Number